Hey guys, I was just helping my sweet little friend Ava, and she was confused on the 17th assignment, which is for today. And apparently, I haven't talked to you guys about like terms, and so I apologize. Please forgive me. Um, Let me do some of these problems with you guys. So this is for your subtracting integer review for today, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Are you guys wearing green? You better be wearing green. I'm gonna come to your house and pinch you guys if you're not wearing green. All right, so let's look at these few problems right here. So the first thing I want to talk about is like terms. So if you have a variable attached to a number, like 5m, for example, and then you have a number not attached to a variable, well, these numbers are unlike each other. They're unlike terms, and you cannot add or subtract unlike terms. If you have 5m plus 2 plus 3m minus 1, some of these are like terms. So 5m is like positive 3m, and you can't just look at the actual number, you have to look at the sign in front of it. And then positive 2 is like negative 1. So I can combine 5m plus 3m. So if I have 5 M&Ms and got 3 more M&Ms, I'd have 8 M&Ms. And then I could combine 2 plus a negative 1, or 2 combined with negative 1 is positive 1. We got to remember our integer rules, okay? So we can add and subtract like terms, but we cannot add and subtract unlike terms. So let's look at 6a. We have a negative 2m combined with positive 9m. So that's the same thing as thinking 9 minus 2, because they have different signs. So different signs subtract, keep the sign of the bigger digit. So negative 2m plus 9m is positive 7m. And then plus 8 is part of the answer because it's unlike the first term and we cannot add them. So letter B, first thing I'm going to do is do bam, 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 bam. So now I have a positive 1m. Now, if it's a 1, you're not going to see the 1 because 1 times m is m. So I'm going to add 1m plus 12m. So 1 plus 12 is 13. And then since minus 5 is a term on its own, I have to write that as part of my answer. Oops, m. My pen doesn't like m's. I'm going to do an x just because I can write an x. But it's an m, okay? So 13m minus 5. All right, here we have a negative 1m minus 6m. Negative 1 minus 6. Negative 1m minus 6m. So same signs, add and keep. We have two negative numbers. We're going to add them and keep that sign. So we get negative 7m. I like that m. All right, what about the next one? So 8 is a term by itself. So part of my answer is plus 8 because that's a positive 8. And then we have negative 1m minus 6m again. Negative 1 minus 6 is negative 7. So we have negative 7m plus 8 because that's a positive number. All right, what do you guys think? Not too hard, right? So let's look at number 7a. We have a positive 3y combined with a negative 7y. What's 3y minus 7y? Different signs, subtract, keep the sign of the bigger digit, and I would get negative 4y. And then I can add 8 minus 1. 8 minus 1 is positive 7. All right, you guys try those three on your own. They're not too difficult. Now on number 8, make sure you get rid of these minus and negatives. Make sure you do bam, bam here. Make sure you do bam, bam here. This is not a bam, bam. It's just a minus, or it's just a negative 10u. And then we're going to do bam, bam here. So let's look at number 8a. We have 6u plus 3u. 6u plus 3u. 6 plus 3. So 9u. And then these are like terms. Positive 4 combined with negative 15. 4 minus 15. Different signs subtract. Keep the sign of the bigger digit, minus 11. All right, letter B, we have negative 2u plus 5u. So negative 2u plus 5u. Different signs subtract, keep the sign of the bigger digit. So that's positive 3u. And then we have negative 1 combined with negative 9. What's negative 1 minus 9? Negative 1 minus 9, same signs, add. Keep the sign up, same signs, add and keep, yes. I forgot what I was saying for a second. So this one is 3u minus 10 for B. This one was A right here. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys try these two on your own. Look at your choices over here. This is a good indication. If you don't see the answer over here on the right, you missed it, okay? All right, so let me know if you need any more help. And thank you, Ava, for pointing that out to me. And I hope everybody has a good day. I will see you guys later.